I greet everyone this morning. This is Reverend Jerry Hobby. I am the Spiritual Director of Spiritual Enlightenment and Truth Focus Ministry. We greet you with our morning meditation. We're coming to you live. We're here in our Zoom room, and we like to warm the day in a sacred and a special way. And this morning we're warming the day with our morning meditation. So I'm going to invite you to drop into the heart space this morning and simply breathe. And we're going to anchor in the space, allowing the presence to go before us and prepare the way. And on this 11th month, 13th day of 2024, I'm inviting you to just simply move into the space of the breath, heart-focused breathing, and just breathe from a space of love with intention. And just moving into that place of rhythm this morning. I'm inviting you to just move into a space of appreciation. The best way to set our tone for the day is to just greet the day with appreciation. So I invite you to find something or someone that you're grateful for, that you're thankful for. Perhaps it's someone that just made your day and put a smile on your face. It could be an appreciation for a pet, or just plain appreciation. Grateful just to be in great company this morning. And we're going to sustain this energy this morning. And I invite you to sustain the energy with a smile this morning. And if your eyes are still open, just soften your gaze. And I invite you to look upward. And today's reading comes from Metaphysical Meditations, Universal Prayers, Affirmations, and Visualizations. And this is by Paramahansa Yogananda. And today's reading is entitled For Health and Vitality. Today I will seek God's vitality in the sun, bathing my body in its light, to appreciate the life-giving, disease-destroying gift of the ultraviolet rays from the Lord. Oh, heavenly presence, my body cells are made of light. My fleshy cells are made of thee. They are spirit, for thou art spirit. They are immortal, for thou art life. The light of thy perfect health permeates the dark nooks of my body's sickness. In all my body cells, Thy healing light is shining. They are entirely well, for thy perfection is in them. I recognize my illness to be the result of my transgression against health laws. I will undo the evil by right eating, exercising, and right thinking. With faith in this presence, I behold the shadows of sickness obliterated now and forever. I fully realize that its light exists always. I may not be overwhelmed by my self-created darkness, except when I fully close my eyes of wisdom. Wonderful presence, help me that I may naturally, spontaneously, and easily form the habit of proper eating. May I never become a victim of greed and thus cause myself suffering. Heavenly Presence, charge my body with thy vitality. Charge my mind with thy spiritual power. Charge my soul with thy joy, thine immortality. Heavenly Presence, fill my veins with thine invisible rays, making me strong and tireless. The all-seeing eye is behind my eyes. They are strong, for thou dost see through them. I invite you to sit with those words this morning. If your eyes are still open, soften your gaze. Look upward and smile. Just breathing. Our reading this morning comes from Metaphysical Meditations, Universal Prayers, Affirmations, and Visualizations by Parhamsa Yogananda. And today's reading is entitled For Health and Vitality. Today I will seek God's vitality in the sun, bathing my body in its light to appreciate the life-giving, disease-destroying gift of the ultraviolet rays from the Lord. Heavenly Presence, my body cells are made of light. My fleshy cells are made of thee. They are spirit, for thou art spirit. They are immortal, for thou art life. The light of thy perfect health permeates the dark nooks of my body, sickness. In all my body cells, thy healing light is shining. They are entirely well, for thy perfection is in them. I recognize my illness to be the result of transgression against health laws. I will undo the evil by right eating, exercise, and right thinking. With faith in this presence, I behold the shadows of sickness obliterated now and forever. I fully realize that the presence, light, exists always. I may not be overwhelmed by my self-created darkness, except when I willfully close my eyes of wisdom. Help me, Divine Presence, that I may naturally, spontaneously, and easily form the habit of proper eating. May I never become a victim of greed and thus cause myself suffering. Heavenly Presence, charge my body with thy vitality. Charge my mind with thy spiritual power. Charge my soul with thy joy, thine immortality. Divine Presence, fill my veins with thine invisible rays, making me strong and tireless. The all-seeing eye is behind my eyes. They are strong, for thou dost see through them. And we're simply breathing this morning, allowing the seer to fulfill itself and reveal itself, allowing for that inner presence to expand itself within our daily experience. And in this space of allowing, we allow the presence to fulfill itself as the blessing. So as we go into this thing called life, into the world, we behold the presence and we release any sense of anger. We release anything that is outside of ourselves and we behold the truth, acknowledging it, knowing that it reflects itself, it mirrors itself back to us. And what I'm knowing is it's mirroring itself as perfect wholeness. So I'm knowing right here, right now, every choice that it's made, it is made with intention, with gratitude and thanksgiving from a place of wholeness. I know that there is generosity. I know that the spirit of perfection beholds perfection, and that every choice that is made is with intention from a place of wholeness and supporting wholeness. And we embrace the rays of the sun, allowing that wonderful presence to radiate the vitamin D of life. And that vitamin D is the health sustaining presence, supporting us with all the nutrients that are necessary to continue our sacred journey in this experience of wholeness, of peace, of harmony, of prosperity, and infinite good. And it is in this space of sacred, I'm calling it sacred awareness. We affirm this morning those holy and sacred words. And so it is, and now it is. Amen, Amen, and Ashe.
And Ashe. And
Mhm.
so it is.
So it is, and now it is.
It
Amen.
is,
Amen.
and now it is.
So it
Amen.
is. So, YouTube audience, I'm so glad that you are here this morning to celebrate with us. I'm inviting you to go out and be a blessing in the world. Allow this presence to precede you in all you do. And today is Happy Wednesday. And with it being Happy Wednesday, we have a lot of great things happening. At 12 noon, we're going to be on our Facebook page, Spiritual Enlightenment and Truth Focused Ministry. And we are going to be celebrating with our noontime meditation. And I'm inviting everyone to bring their blessing jar. I had a conversation with someone last week, and we talked about utilizing our blessing jar. You can create any kind of blessing jar. This was gifted to me as a housewarming gift. And so I have in here prayers and different things. But I'm inviting you to bring your blessing jar. And what we're going to do is we're going to be adding here to the blessing jar all day long. So you can create your own blessing jar. Just get a jar. And what I want you to do is bring a pen, bring your papers. And what we're going to do is we're going to put those things that are of concern to us into our blessing jar. And we're going to be praying over the blessing jar throughout the rest of the year. So bring your blessing jar. You might have one like this, or you may have a blessing jar that's a plain jar with the top on it, whatever it is, or you might have a bowl, a blessing bowl. Bring it, and we will begin to do our work. And we're going to be doing this all day long. So I want you to be intentional about the things that you bless. That's one of my favorite things when when I was busy working on my mental equivalent, I would bless everything. I'd be driving down the street and I'd see that tree. I'm looking at a tree right now, and I would bless it. I would bless every house. Everything that came within my sight, I blessed. Whatever I heard, I blessed. So I'm inviting you to join us in supporting a quantum shift in the world by blessing. Because when we bless, we're acknowledging the power of God and we're acknowledging the power of good. And that presence can shift the trajectory of our lives and our collective experience. So I'm inviting you to do that. I want to say goodbye to our YouTube audience this morning. Have a blessed day. There's so many other things happening. Larry's expanding book consciousness webinar this evening. And then, of course, we're going to end the day with our Power 8 Prosperity Prayer Group. For me, it's like having a refreshing drink before I go to bed. I'm drinking of the waters of spirit.
Yay.
Come and play with us. You see, there are people that are already on board. Come and play with us. Visit us at seatfm.org and you'll find out more about all of our activities. Blessings.